Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. As many of you know, my name is Nabeel. I am the founder of the Lead to Jannah online channel, which is fast becoming the #1 parenting resource. I am also the creator of the very popular Lead to Jannah Youth Career program, where we create confident young Muslims who can lead the Ummah towards Jannah. Today, I wanted to address you about a very important anniversary. Not a birthday or a wedding anniversary, as these types of anniversaries are usually happy occasions that might bring us together. I'm talking about an anniversary that marks 100 years of division, 100 years of death and destruction, 100 years of misery for this ummah, 100 years of no honor for our women and our daughters, and 100 years of our youth being led astray without any protector. This Rajab marks 100 years according to the Hijri calendar since we lost our Khilafah State, our Khalifa, our protector, and our voice. Let's look at it from a parenting perspective. We live without an Islamic government ruling over us. So all the laws being passed over us are from non-Islamic people who decide what's right and wrong with their limited and fallible minds. So is it any wonder that these laws are damaging society and hence damaging our ummah? The education system is in the hands of those that have no regard for whether our children grow up to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or not. In fact, they teach that God is just a make-believe character and that Jannah is a dream with no reality. So is it any wonder that our children don't strive for the Akhirah and instead seek the pleasures of this dunya? The economic system is in the hands of those that wish to accumulate wealth amongst the 1%, while the rest suffer poverty, hardship, and a hand-to-mouth lifestyle. Is it any wonder that the majority of the people in the world are dying from dire conditions, starvation, and have no hope of any improvement? The social system is in the hands of those liberals that decide with their minds what's right and what's wrong, making halal what is haram. Is it any wonder that people have become confused about gender roles, sexual leaning, gender definition, where promiscuity is rife, divorce is rampant, and domestic abuse is forever rising? Is this the kind of place we want to bring up our children? Surely, when the Prophet ﷺ prophesied that the Khilafah would return after tyranny, he was talking about the times we live in today. While we are teaching our children to have good manners and to learn to pray and fast, we must also teach them to be visionaries, be of those that yearn for Islamic rule, be of those that grow up working for the return of the ruling by what Allah has revealed. And how foolish would it be for us to teach our children that Islam is deen and a complete way of life, but then not teach them that the Khilafah State that implements the whole of Islam and protects the people and spreads the deen by example should be established. I pray that 100 years without Khilafah is enough to make us realize we need to bring it back. I hope we can together build a brighter future for our next generations by educating them of the glorious history where we ruled for 1300 years, advancing in every field and in every type of technology. Remember, Islam is a system that requires implementation and the obligation falls on our necks. Please spread this message to everyone you know. Like, share and follow Lead to Jannah on the links below, and let's lead the Muslims towards Jannah. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.